Hello friends, my name is Michael Golzmane and I want to tell you a little bit about what having an individual healing session with me is all about. I first want to mention that most of us on a spiritual path have heard at one time or another that as you get more in rapport with spirit, with angels, with source, with God, whatever you want to call it, that our lives will tend to get better, that our lives should be more joyful, more prosperous, more abundant in every possible way. And that's physically true, and financially, and in our terms of our jobs and relationships. However, most of us have found that things can often get worse before they get better. As a matter of fact, we may not feel sometimes like we're actually getting to something that's actually better. We may feel stuck or mired in holding these spiritual principles in our minds, even in our practices, but somehow feeling like the good life of having spirit and also living fully and affluently and abundantly on this earth plane, that's very difficult to come by. And that's where I feel like the work that I do is so important. I feel like I work on one basic principle. All of my work, I have hundreds of different techniques and different scenarios depending on what you actually have going on with you at any particular time when I'm doing a session. But my basic assumption and the way I work, the basic principle I work with is that when we're cleared, when our emotional being, our mental being, our physical and energy bodies, our souls, when our past lives are cleared, when we're then aligned and in harmony with spirit, when our soul is open and saying yes, when we freed ourselves of these things, then harmony and peace and abundance and affluence and good relationships and good work and fulfilling soul purpose, all of this stuff just starts to become the complete order of the day. It's not a question any longer of, I don't know what I'm here for, or I don't know how to make money doing what I love, or I don't know how to have a good soulmate relationship. Those things no longer become questions when we're in harmony. And so everything that I do, especially in my individualized sessions, but in all of my spiritual work, is geared towards helping you to have that clarity, that openness. Now, here's where the nitty-gritty of it comes in. My sessions are combinations of readings, spiritual readings, where I tune in to your energy field and tell you, on the recording that I make for you when I'm doing the session, I tell you exactly what I'm getting. I read your chakras, I read your emotional body, your mental body, your etheric body, I look around your physical body, I read your soul, I check in with your guides and with your angels. So I do a reading where I'm telling you this is what is actually present in your energy field right now. This is why you may be feeling lack or limitation in your experience right now. But I don't leave it at that. A lot of spiritual healers kind of tune in and they do their reading work. But I feel like that's only half of the game here. Doing a reading isn't going to really help you. It's going to inform you more of like, yeah, I kind of know where my blocks are here. But you have to do the actual healing and clearing work. And this is kind of an esoteric practice. I work with angels. I work with ascended masters. And we then go in. I call them in on your behalf. We then go into your energy field, into the whole history of your soul, into your home, into your job, into your body, wherever it may be that the crux of the spiritual work needs to take place. And we go in there and we do clearing, we do repatterning and reprogramming, we do release work, we open blockages in the energy field. We also connect you and attune you to vibrations of angelic love and prosperity and light in the universe that you may not be fully connected to at the beginning of the session. What are some of the types of sessions and some of the types of people I worked with in the past? Well, I've worked with a number of people helping their loved ones to make their transition. For instance, if someone in their life is about to go through the transition we call death, I've worked pretty extensively with that. I can read people's chakras, their past lives, their relationship energies. I can look at blockages in the energy field. I can look at ways in which your soul at this moment may be vibrating with a belief that it's not worthy to actually receive good things from Spirit. Your conscious man may be saying, oh, I know that I'm worthy. I know that I'm ready. I affirm that for myself. But your soul may be running on a different program. We can actually check in with that and clear that. I've done works with repair works of the chakras in the body and the etheric body. If you've had surgery in the past, if you've had broken limbs, if you've had physical trauma, the energy body may need to be reprogrammed and may need to be sort of a psychic surgery take place to help repair the etheric body. That's something that may come up in your session. I've worked extensively with karmic release work. This means that if you find that you're meeting the same person over and over again in your life in a different body, you're having the same relationship over and over again, you're having the same job over and over again, you have a dis-ease pattern that's continued with you despite working with doctors or working with natural healing naturopaths or whatever. We can get to the karmic root of this work, working with some groups of beings, ascended masters, who can really help to clear your karma. If you're holding on to something, something that happened to you 20 or 30 years ago, something that influenced your life way back then in a negative way, we can go back through all of these relationships very quickly and easily and bring your soul back into the present moment so you can really be available for all the abundance, and your soul can be freed up for everything that the divine wants to bring you. In addition to that, of course, we do deep soul work. I can give you the names of your angels and of your spirit guides. They're very important to your spiritual evolution. We often do a lot of work with healing of your soul and your higher self and your soul structure, deep repairing work of your aura and your etheric body. In other words, I don't have a set agenda or program of how I'm going to approach your session. I approach your session by reading your energy field and by seeing what spirit prompts me to do on your behalf. And I want to encourage you, I can do this work for you, I can do this work for your loved one, someone on your behalf. I want to encourage you to scroll down this page, read more about the types of sessions I offer. There's a place for you at the bottom of this page for you to sign up for a session. I will give you, as soon as you sign up for a session by paying for it, for yourself or for a loved one, family member, friend, whatever it may be. I will put you in my schedule, the next available opening, and we can then, the way the session will work is that I will record the session. We're not live on the phone together or live on the internet. I'll tell you the time frame I'm doing the session in. I will record the entire thing and send you an MP3 download of that recording so you can listen to it over and over again. We can discuss it perhaps on the phone or over email briefly afterwards as well. And I can give you an idea if more sessions would be beneficial to you. I can give you an idea of that as well during the course of the session. So I encourage you to explore this page, scroll down, and on behalf of the angels, it's my privilege and pleasure to look forward to working with you. Any questions, please feel free to email me, michael@angelactivations.com. I'd love to hear from you at any time. Peace and blessings to you, my friend. I look forward to working with you. Bye-bye.